Before I was a pastor, I was a choir director, and 100 years ago, in that previous life, I composed for my choir quite a bit, including a setting of Psalm 23 for the choir and for brass sextet. It's a kind of a bigger work. It's 15, 20 minutes long, and my goal when I was composing this was to reclaim the boldness of the 23rd Psalm. Every musical setting I'd heard of this psalm was kind of gentle and comforting, as that's what we think of when we think of the 23rd Psalm. But there are some really bold, some pretty audacious claims that are made. I mean, think about it. I shall not want, or I shall lack for nothing, or I shall not fear, even when I'm walking through that darkest valley of the shadow of death. I shall dwell in the house of the Lord my whole life long. I mean, these are big, bold claims. That psalm needs to be reclaimed, I think. Not that we can't use it as a comforting word, especially at a time of grief when it's most frequently used, but I think we should spend some time thinking about just how audacious it is to claim that in the presence of my enemies, God sets a table for me, that I lack for nothing, that I will not be afraid. Those things can change the world if we truly believe them, and if we reorient our lives according to those beliefs. Boy, that just changes everything, doesn't it? So I am thinking this week about the boldness of Psalm 23. And that's what we'll be talking about on Sunday here at Campbell. And we'll also be sharing the sacrament of Holy Communion, which is one of the boldest and most audacious things we can do as a church. You are welcome to come on over to Campbell on Sunday, and hey, let's think about that stuff together.